some women, they'll be like, oh, I want the daddy. Get the son. And what are you pointing at yourself?
That's me. I'm the dad.
Oh, I thought he was saying he wanted that.
Yeah. No.
He said, I want the dad. I want the dad.
Yeah, I was like, that scared straight shit did not work.
He's the 31-year-old
I'm saying I'm the dad, guys.
Scared crooked.
I got kids. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got a daughter, you know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna be that pops that looks
at this point, what I'm really wondering is, you know, when you're at an age where you can, as a woman, you can date the son or the father, how do you navigate that? Like, is age really a thing, or are people still respecting the whole age thing these days? Like, oh, well, he's 15 years my senior, I don't want to talk to him, or she's 15 years my junior, I don't want to, you know, deal with somebody that young. So, and I'll just be honest, a lot of what I hear, like my friends who are in their like maybe mid 40s, the guys already established, got their careers, money, X, Y, and Z. None of them want, I take that back, not none. They don't typically want women in their 20s. We have one friend, he's like obsessed with like young women.
How young is young?
I don't know, like
22 young or 27 young?
I don't know, like one night he brought a girl like to our little friend group.
Your little freak off?
No, just like one of our little like hangouts. It was just, and two of my friends were drunk, and like they were like just making jokes about how young she was.
So that she was like 19.
She was young, so I think she was probably like maybe under 25.
Okay.
I would assume that because he's like 44, 45. So
okay, I was like, let me hear the jokes, because let me hear what Aaron and her friends be saying when I come around.
No. I was just laughing. Oh, and you met all these people.
Oh, that night we went to dinner?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they were all there too. Matter of fact, I think they were all there. But yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say like
I never thought about that.
Chaotic, right? He was here. See, I didn't know this, but hypothetically, one of the questions for the icebreaker was he chose Sweetie as the girl to have the last 24 hours type of intimate stand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
young,
the
though.
icebreaker
Is she?
question.
Well,
I mean, how young is Chaotic? He's young.
well, I don't know their ages, but what I'm saying is, then he took it back, and
He's like
said-
her mom.
Mom, exactly. So now I'm saying this is not true, hypothetically speaking. If I were to date Sweetie right now, I don't know, because I didn't know what her mom looks like. Now me and her are rocking out, and then I see her mom, and then that's when I'd be like,
You like, dang.
I see where you get it from, but I might want this right now. I might see where you're going, but I want where it's at, right? So that's how I took the question, like not intentionally, playing the fence on between the parent and the child, but more so like, damn, I didn't know this was this.
I actually just seen that in a show. I just rewatched Harlem. That's on Amazon Prime. Y'all watched it with Megan Good. So one of the girls in Harlem,
Like she put us on. Have you
I'm
seen
just
it?
have you seen it? Trying to make sure y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, so one of the girls, she's a lesbian and has sex casually with this girl she met at the bar, whatever. But she's been trying to start this new dating relationship with an older woman. So one night she finishes with the girl from the bar at the house because she gets a call from the girl she's trying to date, saying, come over. She goes over to the girl's house and homegirl from the bar comes out the bathroom and she's like, yo, what are you doing here? And she's like, how do you know my daughter? So she was sleeping with the mom and the daughter. But and I was actually wondering, I was like, well, how old are you? Because I know that the woman she's been trying to date, she kept referencing that this lady was older than her. But I'm like, well, how young is the daughter then? Well, actually, my best friend, actually, she's dating my best friend, my age, 27. She's dating someone who is her mom's age. Literally, he could be dating her mom. They are the same age.
Okay.
Are you confused?
No. I'm actually thinking about something now.
Yeah, that's what I'm carrying.
Is there like is there like what I'm thinking about is like the trust issues when, let's just say,
Like bringing them around.
from the older mom or dad, the older parent dating the, I guess, the person that's in between both their ages. Like all right, you get what I'm trying to say?
Mhm.
And let's say the younger person, let's say he's 30, dating the 50-year-old mom, and she has a 27-year-old daughter,
Right.
right? And I feel like there would be like some type of trust issues that might be going.
I just watched a movie last year where that happened. She had a younger daughter, and the guy that the daughter was dating was like her age, was older anyway. And the daughter was bringing him around, and they eventually started to like each other.
So he was dating the daughter.
Yeah, because
And
he
then
only
eventually
dates
ended
young
up-
girls, and eventually started dating her mother because
Well,
they
I
were
don't know if I
closer
can
in
witness
age.
that. My homie said that if his relationship doesn't work out, he's only going to date a girl who's 25, 26. And
Did he say why?
38.
Did he say why?
Say it wrong.
So he can manipulate her.
Not manipulate.
I
Just,
was about to say it has to be like a control thing.
no, it's just the fact that they probably are just more receptive.
Being more receptive, manipulation.
Or they lack
It's like-
lack enough self-awareness to understand that they can't see through his bullshit.
Yes,
and he doesn't want
it's a
anybody
little
to
one
be
and
able
the
to see through
same.
that.
I don't think it's always like a two-way street. Sometimes it's just like maybe he just had the unfortunate experience of women around his age who are just fucking hard-headed.
Right.
That could be his reality.
And when you're that young, your frontal lobe isn't all the way that developed.
Shut the
So,
fuck up.
like-
Marie, you see what you do? You see what you do?
So it's like,
mush head.
I'll tell her
You're an
this,
idiot.
and I'll
You was talking
I'll
with-
groom her.
So
That's
you
really what it is.
so you had the nerve you got the nerve to tell me you've been on 8 at the table talking without your frontal lobe fully developed? Little nigga.
And whose fault is that? I ain't put myself on this couch.
Took yourself off.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was like trying to date somebody like significantly younger than me, that would be my reason. So that I can make sure that I can control the narrative,
Mhm.
I control their movement, I control their situation, I control everything. That
Yeah.
would be the
Not
reason.
because they have much to offer me.
Yeah, it's because I want to be in control.
Well, technically they do, right?
What?
Well,
Youth.
I
Keep you
think
young.
that grooming is real, but grooming is everyday life. Your job grooms you to have a schedule. You know, school grooms you to learn a curriculum. Everything is grooming. And so if we get to a point where somebody's like, all right, cool, I just want something I can mold that's going to fit me or my life or my desires, I don't actually think that there's something wrong with it. Now, when there is, I do draw the line when you rob someone from their innocence, like 20 years old, 21 years old, and you're 50 years old, I'm against that. But if you're like 26, 25, 27, in that age range, and you're more receptive, malleable, coachable, I'm not mad at that.
What you said about grooming and your job and what was the other thing you said?
Like schooling, like your curriculum.
Your schooling and your curriculum and your job, those are all necessary evils. You're making a choice to choose somebody younger just to groom them.
And that's more work.
That's
Ooh.
I think that says more about you as the person, not being where you want to be in your life, that you feel the need to find somebody that's not on your level to make everything you do look and appear great and outstanding, when really you probably can't compete
Not
with
yet.
men at your age that are dating the women of your age. That's what I think it is. I don't think it's
well,
Right, because
I-
you
I
could
would-
make the choice
I
to
would-
find someone your
but
own
no.
age
and
that
it's not sex, because
It's
the
not the
younger
sex.
woman is, yeah, fine, she could be freakier and younger, but a woman is in her prime in her 40s anyway.
says
To me, nasty.
who?
says Rome that knows.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. And I would say I wouldn't even argue about the sex. The thing that happens is within time comes experience. Within experience becomes potentiality for being tainted or to be tainted from your experiences. So now you have these preset notions or these predetermined mindsets that you are literally trauma responses from being 30, 40 years of bullshit, right? So now you're married to what you know because what you know is true, but it's only as true as your last relationship. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's your truth going forward. However, you still carry it with you because you know it can be another situation that repeats itself. So now when you have somebody who has to deal with the baggage or deal with the trauma and the trauma responses and of your new realities and your new mindsets, now he's fighting 1,000 wars. So I'm not mad if somebody says, "Oh, listen, I want somebody who may be more inexperienced, who might have less heartbreaks, who might have less mileage," right? Well, that's not necessarily true because they starting younger and younger nowadays. But they're just more, again, receptive and I guess closer to their innocence potentially.
Can I say one thing when we're talking about fighting a million battles? The younger person is actually going to end up fighting the same battles from that older person's experiences. So it's actually kind of one-sided. It's like, and again, you're looking for someone who's more of a clean slate because they don't already know to watch out for your bullshit. But they're still going to have a trauma response to whatever their experiences are with you.
Potentially, right? Sometimes it's a fit. Again, out of sight, out of mind. That's why I believe the most relationships that do well are relationships where people grow together.